Over 2,000 years ago, a story was written that would become one of the greatest mysteries in human history. It told of a magnificent island, a powerful civilization, and a sudden catastrophic destruction. A place so advanced that some believed it was centuries ahead of its time. Its name was Atlantis. But the question remains, was Atlantis only a myth? Or could it be the memory of a lost civilization buried beneath the sea? The legend of Atlantis was first told by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. Around 360 BC, he described Atlantis in two of his famous dialogues, Timaeus and Critias. According to Plato, Atlantis was a vast and wealthy island located beyond the Pillars of Hercules. It was said to be larger than entire regions of the ancient world. Plato described Atlantis as an advanced and powerful civilization. The city was filled with magnificent temples, enormous palaces, and vast canals connecting the sea to the heart of the island. At the center stood a grand temple dedicated to the sea god Poseidon. According to the legend, Poseidon himself ruled the island and created its royal bloodline. Atlantis quickly grew into a powerful empire, dominating much of the known world. One of the most fascinating details in Plato's story is the design of Atlantis. The capital city was built in a series of concentric rings of land and water. These circular canals created natural defenses and allowed ships to sail directly into the heart of the city. Bridges connected the rings, and towering walls protected the island. It was a masterpiece of ancient engineering. But the glory of Atlantis did not last forever. Plato wrote that the people of Atlantis became corrupt and greedy. They began to lose the wisdom and discipline that once made them great. According to the story, the gods decided to punish Atlantis. Then, in a single terrible day and night, the entire island sank beneath the ocean, forever lost. Many historians believe Plato never intended Atlantis to be real. Instead, they believed it was a philosophical story, a warning about the dangers of pride, power, and corruption. In Plato's writings, Atlantis was used as a contrast to the ideal society of ancient Athens. To them, Atlantis was simply a myth designed to teach a lesson. But others are not so sure. For centuries, explorers, historians, and scientists have searched for Atlantis. Some believe it may have existed somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean. Others believe the story may have been inspired by real historical disasters. One such disaster occurred in the ancient civilization of Crete. One popular theory links Atlantis to the ancient Minoan civilization. This advanced society thrived thousands of years ago in the Mediterranean. But around 1600 BC, a massive volcanic eruption occurred on the island of Santorini. It was one of the largest eruptions in human history. The explosion created enormous tsunamis that devastated nearby civilizations. Some historians believe this catastrophe may have inspired the Atlantis legend. Other researchers believe Atlantis may still lie somewhere beneath the Atlantic Ocean. Over the years, mysterious underwater structures have been reported. Sunken stone formations, strange geometric patterns, and ancient ruins hidden deep beneath the sea. But so far, none have been proven to be Atlantis. One of the most famous discoveries was found near the island of Bimini. In 1968, divers discovered a strange underwater stone formation known as the Bimini Road. Some believe it could be the remains of an ancient harbor or road. Others argue it is simply a natural rock formation. The debate continues. The story of Atlantis continues to captivate the imagination of people around the world. Why? Because it represents one of humanity's greatest questions. Could an advanced civilization have existed long before recorded history? And if so, could its ruins still lie hidden beneath the ocean, waiting to be discovered? To this day, no definitive evidence of Atlantis has ever been found, yet the legend refuses to disappear. Perhaps Atlantis was simply a story, Or perhaps somewhere deep beneath the ocean, the ruins of a forgotten civilization are still waiting, and one day, humanity may finally uncover the truth. Until then, Atlantis remains one of history's greatest mysteries, a legend, a warning, or the memory of a lost world.